Center, 6'10", numero 0.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Chicago Bulls. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at the Hornets, they're playing really well, moving up now to the top spot in our rankings.
And checking out Chicago, they came out of the gate swinging this season, fighting their way up the rankings. You just hope they can sustain this pace as the season wears on.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Jalen Smith. Josh Giddey is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Simons in at the point. And for the Pistons, the wing pair we'll see going is going to be Ivy and Thompson. Jalen Duren is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Jenkins in at the one. Duren slams it in.
And that is playing big down in the paint. Duren focused and flushing it home.
And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Now, here's Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. And no good. Good D by Hardaway. Now, here's Giddey. To the paint, off his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Simons, the pass to Smith. That one good for 2.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Now here's Jenkins, covered by Simons. The Pistons working the ball around now. Pass to Jenkins. Now Ivy. 17 points in his last outing. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Hardaway finds Simons. And here's Smith. Jacks up a 3. Thompson with the rebound. Into the lane. And it's Thompson with the jam.
So fast of foot, on the run, or see her, tough to catch.
Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Smith. Now here's Hardaway. Over Ivy. It's Hardaway that time on the assist from Giddey.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Ivy against Hardaway. Ivy kicks to Jenkins. Offline with his 3. The Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Stewart against Simons. Here's Smith. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Smith's got his second basket of the game.
When defenders give you that kind of space, you have to keep them honest.
Pass to Jenkins. Here's Ivy. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Giddey surveying the D. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And he's got the speed to get away from defenders. Giddey turning on the Jets there.
Pass to Thompson. Inside. And Duran slams it in.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Simons, the pass to Smith. Outside, Simons. Pass to Giddey. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. The shot's good from Simons.
An area of the game that Simons is getting more comfortable with, scoring off of the basketball.
Ivy kicks to Jenkins. Here's Thompson. The three. Chicago grabs the miss. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year. Giddey finds Hardaway. Smith against Duran. Hardaway with the bounce pass. Hardaway is screen on Thompson. Pass to Buzelis. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Time to get loud, Pistons fans.
Trey Jones is checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
Now, here's Stewart. Defense right on him. Ivy passes to Jenkins. It's good.
It's like Ivy has that sixth sense of where his teammates are on the floor.
Chicago with the ball. 6-point game. Pass to Giddey. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
And Jenkins kicks to Stewart. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, he's clearly been getting up those shots in practice, and now he has serious confidence from the arc. Jaden Ivey, well done.
Now, here's Simons. He had 35 points last game out. Outside, Jones. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Giddey finds Simons. Got a piece of it. Thompson looking for an opening. Pass to Stewart. Over Jones. And Stewart gets it to go. Now just a 1-point Bulls lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Simons with the ball. Duran picks him up, and the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Pistons have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Thompson passes to Stewart. Here's Jenkins. Stewart a screen. Thompson for 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Well, you look at Stewart, 5th in the league and patrolling the paint.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
On the wing, Giddey. He's covered by Thompson. Duran against Jones. To the inside. Here's Giddey. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
A defensive tone setter, that's Asar Thompson. He shadows his man with relentless determination, but his game right before his Tim, don't you think, is expanding in every way?
Oh, he's got immeasurable impact defensively, blocks, steals, deflections, always a disruptor. He's still a little bit foul prone, but I think as he starts to get a reputation in this league as an elite defender, he is going to be scary.
And Chicago has possession. Following the 3 by Detroit. Jones, no luck. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
And stolen by Giddey. Here's Buzelis. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Detroit.
And Jenkins kicks to Stewart. To the middle. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now here's Jones. We saw him with 10 points last game.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Pass to Duran. And here is Jenkins. Hits the three-point bomb. Jenkins got a couple of threes now in the first of the Pistons.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Giddey the pass to Smith. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Smith's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Bulls trailed by 3. Here's Giddey. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Banked in off the glass. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Jones, the pass to Smith. The shot. Again, Chicago.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
Pass to Thompson. Duran with a screen on Giddey. The shot by Thompson, no good. Chicago's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Now here's Jenkins. 8 points for him. And Duran slams it in.
Well, that is grown man strength right there. Duren finishing through contact.
Jalen Duren is certainly a force, Tim, in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
That's good from Duren.
And what I like about Jalen Duren is not only is he tough, he's also smart and has a great feel for the game. He will be an anchor in the middle for a long time to come.
Now here's Giddey. Sexton kicks to Reed. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Outside for Sexton. Cans it from downtown.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Herter with it. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pistons lead by 1. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Pistons lead by 1. And we'll be back with you right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Pistons.
I like how they've worked the ball inside. Getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
Well, Chicago's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Kevin Herter is out there with Marcus Sasser. Then there's Holland. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Klintman in at the 4-man position. They're the group Detroit will start the second with.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Giddey finds Jones. Giddey against LeVert. Williams passes to Giddey. The 3 nailed from three-point land. Giddey's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pass to Herter. And he dunks it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Pistons making a change here. Moore's checked in. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for the Bulls.
Shooting 1.
And that one misses. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pitch, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Sasser trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Sexton dishes to Williams. Jones the pass to Williams. Now here's Giddey. Rebounded by Moore.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Pass to LeVert. And the will be against Karis LeVert. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Williams has a screen for Giddey. Outside Williams. Back to Giddey. This one for three. Rebound, Detroit.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Stolen by LeVert. Pass to Sasser. Top of the key, Moore. Detroit, no good that time either.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
Sexton for three. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 6 assists here tonight. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Fans, it's time to get on with the mascot. Let's groove.
A different look here for Detroit. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Moore. Thompson comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Jenkins in for Marcus Sasser. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Thompson misses, and Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here. Simons is checked in.
Number 17.
The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Giddey. 9 points in the game so far. Williams kicks to Jones. Back to Williams. Detroit with the rebound. Duren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Jenkins. Thompson passes to Duren. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Hardaway kicks to Williams. Here's Hardaway. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls.
Well, that's an excellent contest, and then he finished the play with a tough rebound.
Pass to Duren. And here is Jenkins. His last outing, he had 8 points. A 3-pointer is right on target. Jenkins got 11 points. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Jones drives in, and Jones with the stuff.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Here's Jenkins after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. His 3-pointers off the mark. Bulls have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Jones, no luck.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, the Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Kevin, back over to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. The Pistons trailing. Thompson in the post. Giddey defending. Giddey against Thompson. Fires the three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
That free throw good from Thompson. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
Here's Buzelis. He had 27 points last game. Back to Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Down low. And there's Buzelis on the assist by Simons. And it's 7 points for Buzelis. Now here's Jenkins. He's got 11. Pass to Duran. And stolen by Simons. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by Jenkins. Hardaway kicks to Jones. Back to Hardaway. Here's Giddey, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Now here's Hardaway. Jones, the pass to Hardaway. Hardaway sets a screen for Giddey. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hollins kicks to Jenkins. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Simons. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Simons on the wing. Jones, the pass to Hardaway. Back to Giddey. Hardaway sets a screen for Giddey. 6 to shoot, and he gets it to go. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Now here's Jenkins. He's got 11. Yep, that one goes in there.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for Holland. Reed, he's checked in for Chicago. Colin Sexton comes in for Trey Jones. And it's the Bulls with the ball, leading by 5. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Sexton dishes to Reed. He can't get it to go. Great defense that time from Duran.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Ivey with the bucket.
And we normally see Ivey shoot threes from up top, but no question he can be effective from the corner.
Outside, Simons. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Simons has got 6 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Thompson. 9 points in the game so far. Clock at 6. Lets it go from 11. Pass to Jenkins. From the arc. Offensive rebound. And Duran slams it in.
And this team really counts on Duran for exactly that. Securing, misses, and then immediately taking it back up.
Hardaway finds Reed. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Back to Simons. Now Bruzelis. Pass to Hardaway. Here's the 3. The rebound by Ivey. Pistons trailed by 3. Lets the 3 fly. And here is Jenkins.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2.
Nails the wide open jump shot. Jenkins got 7 now in this quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Sexton the pass to Reed. Now Hardaway. Back to Reed. Right side Hardaway. Thompson outside. Pass to Stewart. Over Hardaway. And there's another one for the Pistons. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 6. Back to Hardaway. Reed a screen. To the paint. It's stolen by Duran. And Jenkins kicks to Ivey. The quick look, no good that time.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
3-pointer, Simon. Detroit with the rebound. This game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Well, when you shoot that poorly from deep, the odds of winning get really slim in a hurry.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Ivey against Simon. Ivy passes to Jenkins. Good on the three-point shot. Jenkins got 18 points in the game.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
That shot off the mark. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Detroit ending the second quarter on a 14-5 run. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
On the court now with JB Bickerstaff. Coach, as we approach the second half, what's going to be the deciding factor?
Just maintain. I think there were some things defensively that we left on the table where we gave up some cheap ones because we didn't communicate. So we solved those. I think we give ourselves a good shot going into the half.
All right, thanks so much, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
You look at the Pistons, they're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out. Lots of firepower on this roster.
Moving on, let's look at how these Pistons are doing. That first half was close.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at the second chance points. That's where they're doing the most damage, guys.
Comes down to 1-2. Right now, they wanted more.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. So for Chicago right now, we've got Hardaway. Buzelis out there with Smith. Then it's Anthony Simon. And it's Giddey in at the small forward. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Duren. The Bulls shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Smith.
Shoot 2. First free throw is good. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective.
And another one goes for Duren. He has really found something out there tonight, and he is having a big night scoring.
Now here's Giddey. Here's Smith. That shot, no good. Great defense that time from Duren. On the wing, Thompson. Giddey defending. There's the lob to Duren. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, catch and flush in one motion. Duren presents a big target out there.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Giddey with it. Duren picks him up. Back to Smith. Giddey the pass to Smith. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's Simons missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Ivy against Hardaway. Ivy kicks to Stewart. The three-pointer, no good. Bulls trail by 4. It's stolen by Jenkins. Pass to Ivy. To the inside. It's stolen by Smith. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Bulls third.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
It's stolen by Duren. Ivy up top. It's deflected.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Second shot opportunity. Smith, no luck.
At this point, they might need to try something different. Ofer to start the half.
Duren, that's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Duren's got 6 here in this quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Looking at the numbers for Thompson, some last season stats for him. Put up about 9 points per, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
Well, he is consistently stringing great performances together, and when he gets cooking, just keep giving him the ball.
Nice shot by Smith.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
One thing is certain about Anthony Simons, the guy is a pure scorer.
Well, it comes so naturally to him. He's got a great handle, and he can get his shot off whenever he wants. Plus, he's got limitless range.
Now, here's Simon. 6 points for him.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
The Pistons leading. Now Jenkins. Here's Thompson, and Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Smith outside. It's stolen by Duren. Here's Jenkins. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 15. Hardaway from outside. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons leading by 5. And the dunk by Stewart.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Ivy with it. 6 points for him. Stewart with the screen on Hardaway. Here's Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A really talented youngster. Matas Buzelis comes from Lithuania, and they have a very rich basketball history there, and he's hoping to add to it.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
The free throw drops for Buzelis. one falls, so he hits both of them. Pistons leading by 3. Out to the wing. And here is Duren. 19 points in the game. Ivy, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Pass to Smith. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Inside. Rebound, Detroit. Duren's got 13 rebounds in the game. Succeeded. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And this is what sets Ivy apart. Getting to the rim and then finishing with authority.
Now, here's Simon. 6 points for him. Hardaway sets a screen for Giddey. Hardaway passes to Giddey. From past the arc, buries it from three-point range. Giddey's got 18 points in the game.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Now, here's Duren. He's got 19. And Jenkins kicks to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Duren with a screen on Giddey. The offensive rebound. And Duren slams it in.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Oh, gritty inside. Simon's amongst the big bodies.
Pass to Ivy. Thompson outside for the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that shot.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Friday, they'll be playing against Tyler Hero and the Miami Heat. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Michael Porter.
And you know for that matchup with Washington, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. The season is young, but they are starting to find their form.
Jones checked in for the Bulls. Pass to Jenkins. Puts up a deep 3. They get it back. And Duren is right there. Duren's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pistons.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
Jones drives in, and Jones slams it home.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Now here's Thompson. 14 points for him. And he makes good on the layup. 10 points for Jaden Ivey.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Giddey finds Jones. Back to Giddey. Giddey sets the pick for Jones. To the middle. It's stolen by Duren. Here's Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Left side, Jones. A kick out to Simons. Back to Jones. Left side, Simons. Down low. Here's Smith. Lays it up off the glass. Smith's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Now here's Jenkins. Defended by Jones. Duran the pass to Thompson. The rebound by Simon.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Duran a screen. Ivy. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Buzelis with the ball. Stewart on him. Back to Smith from downtown. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Everybody, it's the Pistons Hype Squad! Here comes the Pistons Hype Squad! Show them some love, man!
For the Pistons, Holland, he's checked in for Jalen Duran. Karis LeVert comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Thompson. The Bulls also changing it up. Williams comes in for Jalen Smith. And it's Sexton in for Anfernee Simons. And the Pistons with possession here. Here's Jenkins. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Jenkins got 22 points. Bulls trail by 6. Now Jones. 9 points in the game so far. Wants to get it to Giddey and does.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Jones.
2 minutes.
No good from outside.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Jenkins can't get it to go.
He was torching them from deep in the first half, but he has not made one here in the second.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 18 points for Buzelis.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
Pass to Ivy. And here is Jenkins, defended by Jones. 6 to shoot. Huerter with a screen on Jones. Jenkins can't get it to go.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. In the third spot, the Pistons.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoy playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Duran, he's checked in for the Pistons. Marcus Sasser comes in for Jenkins. And he makes both free throws.
And after not a single trip to the line in the first half, he's starting to get the whistle now.
Sasser with it. No scoring in this one. Left side, Jones. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. Team 4.
For Chicago, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And it's tied up with that one. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Herter. Fires for three. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Giddey the pass to Williams. Now here's Giddey. He's guarded close. And here's LeVert. Goes up on the high post. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, that's an important shot there going into the fourth quarter. They've been losing ground and needed a big play to close out the quarter.
Jalen Duren has been leading the charge for the Pistons. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
I like the way the Donovan's conveying that scouting report to his guys.
I mean, knowing how your opponent plays is important, and I think he's on point on this.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Holland is out there with Duren. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Kevin Herter. And it's Sasser in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Jones kicks to Hardaway. Jones, the pass to Hardaway. Shot on the wing, and good! He nails it.
Silky smooth with that jumper. Hardaway Jr.'s mechanics are what make him so deadly.
Duren with the screen on Jones. Sasser can't hit.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Simons finds Jones. Simons with the screen for Jones. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Now, here's Duren. Here's Holland. It's Sasser, top of the key. Off target from outside. Now, here's Okoro. Not a lot of room. And Hardaway gets it to go.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Jones. It's Williams, high post. Simons surveying the D. And the layup falls.
And Simons showing you a lot of toughness right there. He got inside, did not shy away from the contact, and was able to get it done.
Here's Holland. Pistons passing it around. And they pick up 2.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
So it's Chicago now, following the bucket by the Pistons. Hardaway finds Simons. Back to Hardaway. And it's off from three-point range. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Duren. It's good. This game is all even. 25 points here for Jalen Duren.
Yeah, it's a street fight out there, and that's exactly how Duren likes to play.
Now here's Jones. He's covered by Sasser. Jones the pass to Simons. Pass to Okoro. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range. Okoro's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Holland gets him to go.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Jones with the bounce pass. Williams kicks to Jones. Back to Williams. To the paint. Here's Okoro. Duren pulls it in.
I I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice cushion between him and the defender.
And Holland gets it to go.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away.
Start moving with your mascot. Let's play.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Stewart checked in for Holland. Asar Thompson comes in for Karis LeVert. Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Jenkins in for Marcus Sasser. Then for the Bulls, Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. Bruce Ellis comes in for Isaac Okoro. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Anferny Simons. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thank you once again, Allie.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Jones, the pass to Hardaway. Jones kicks to Hardaway. Smith up top. Shoots over Duran. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Smith.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
Giddey, the pass to Smith. Now here's Hardaway. Beyond the arc. Giddey, no good. Jenkins with it, working on Jones. Thompson from long range. And Jones pulls it down. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And it's Smith missing. Ivy up top. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Well, it's not just the move from Ivy. It's the fact that he also was able to get to the rim, and he didn't waste all that handle.
Jones kicks to Giddey. The Bulls with another miss. To the left side wing. Jenkins can't get it to go.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Pass to Giddey. Outside Hardaway. Back to Giddey. Over Thompson. Giddey, no good. And here are the Pistons. They're on a 16-7 run. Jenkins, the pass to Duran. Now, here's Stewart. Guarded by Hardaway. And it goes down 2 points. Now it's a 7-point Detroit lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Hardaway. Now Smith, defended by Duran. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Now Giddey. Here's Smith. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists tonight.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
And Duran slams it in.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Simons, he's checked in for the Bulls.
For your Pistons dance team.
Bulls trail by 7. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Man, oh man, look at that elevation from Simons.
Here's Jenkins. Duran trying to break free.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
Hardaway is screen on Thompson. What a finesse finish on the way-in.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Now Thompson. Oh, what a finish.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Now here's Giddey. Now Simons. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. And he does not hit.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the 3.
Here's the floater. Good on the basket.
Oh, wow. Ivy showing you great touch.
9-point game.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Simons.
2 minutes.
Thompson against Giddey. For 3. He drills the 3.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Train from outside.
Corner jumper right in Hardaway's wheelhouse.
Pistons leading by 6. Now here's Ivy. Going inside. It's good!
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Knocks down the 3.
This kid, Buzelis, loves these types of situations. He wants to be the guy they go to in the big moments.
Puts up a 3, and down goes the 3.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
Here's Thompson. Beyond the arc. And it misses. Giddey goes in. And he banks the layup in.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Ivy against Hardaway.
Love seeing Ivy step up in a big way, showing everybody how clutch he can be.
Now Giddey. Simons. And trying for the go-ahead basket. Doesn't go in. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ivy with it. Just 5 on the clock. From outside, and there's the 3.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And the Bulls call timeout here. 5 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And what's their best move at this point?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Doug, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. First team.
And here is Jenkins. And so the Pistons take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Duren.